Hey there, Bone-keteers. I just changed all your names from Boneheads to Bone-keteers. And yeah, you guessed it. You have tuned in to another podcast at the usual time that we always podcast, 2 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, live on channel 69 here on your television. Welcome to my TV show. This is Brendon Walsh. You listen to the Bone Zone on allthingscomedy.com. Go take a look around. Listen to some other podcasts. You won't regret it. Ari Shafir, Tom Segura, Baron Vaughn, Your Mom's House, The Champs. There's also Tom Rhodes. There's so many people on there doing podcasts that you should be listening to. And also, if you don't just want to listen to me on my TV show here, you can see me if you're in Athens, Georgia. One night only, June 19th. I'll be at the Georgia Theater for AthFest. So come see that show. Please, if you're in Athens, Georgia, come see me June 19th. And then if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, I am there the 20th through the 23rd. So all you Georgia heads, get your heads out of the sand and then come see me at those shows. And also continue to watch my TV show, The Bone Zone, right here on All Things Comedy. Speaking of TV, my new girlfriend, I have this new girlfriend, Danielle, and she's here, and I need to talk to her about something. So if you guys, this is a rare treat where you get to listen in on a private conversation between me and my new young girlfriend, Danielle. Hey, what's up, Danielle?
Hey.
What's wrong?
Nothing. What do you want?
I just wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay, go ahead. What?
Well, what are you, busy?
No, I mean, I'm doing something, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to learn Chinese.
Why are you trying to learn Chinese?
I don't know. Why are you bothering me?
Because I want to teach you about something else.
Okay, just a second. I mean, I got these flashcards. I'm just learning it.
Are you going to China?
If I learn Chinese, yeah.
Okay, well, you can lose the attitude because I have something really exciting to tell you.
Okay, what is it?
Guess what I just got at my apartment?
I don't know. Vacuum cleaner?
No, I got a TiVo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what TiVo is?
I heard about it.
Well, let me explain it to you because it's a recording. It's like a DVR.
Okay.
You know how you have that DVR already on your cable at your dad's house?
My VCR?
No, the DVR. It's your cable box. You can have a DVR, which is a digital video recorder.
A TVR?
Well, get that.
Okay, DVR.
Take your existing cable DVR
Okay.
and throw it on your roof.
Oh, okay, up there by the couch that I have up there.
Yeah, Yeah, why did you put that couch on your roof?
I was sun tanning.
Okay, well, anyway, you don't need your DVR anymore because I got a TiVo for both of us. And TiVo is the pioneer. That was the first device that recorded all your TV shows from your cable, and it's the best still. TiVo, you can stream. You know how you like to watch all your shows?
Yeah, I love my shows.
Well, when you're going to China, you can stream those shows on your iPad that I bought you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you don't have to watch all your TV shows on the roof anymore. You can put them on your iPad and you can watch them on the bus. You can watch them on your flight to China.
Freaking awesome.
And you know what else?
What?
Is Sickalicious.
It's Sickalicious. I always say that.
You can record up to 4 programs at a time, which is twice as many as your stupid DVR that you have now.
Oh, it is. So now I can record Long Island Medium.
Mm-hmm.
What was that other show that I really like? Mob Wives.
And Pawn Stars. Chumley.
Oh, I love Chumley. He's fucking hot. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
People are like, oh, the stupid fat guy. No, he's fucking sexy. Seriously. Chumley. Him and his best friend. Not in the show, in real life. If you go to his website, you see pictures of all of his friends. He's seriously cute.
The point is, you can watch Chumley, your boyfriend Chumley.
No, you're my boyfriend, babe.
Well, I'm getting sick of hearing you talk about Chumley.
Oh, okay. Honestly, Chumley would never date me, so you have nothing to worry about. He's got this girlfriend. She's a model.
You can record 4 of your favorite stupid shows and good shows.
Okay.
You could record 4 of them at a time, and then you can just watch them as at your leisure. You can stop them, like when you have to go lay out and suntan on your roof. You can you know what you can do?
What?
Let's say you're watching Chumley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're watching him in your dad's room on his TV, and then you want to go lay out on your roof and get a suntan. You can pause it.
Okay.
You can pause Chumley, and then you could climb up on your roof, get on the couch with your iPad, and then you could continue watching that same show right there on your iPad. And
Seriously?
Yeah, it's like you just go from one place to another, and you don't lose any time. You get everything done that you need to get done. You can get your suntan. You can learn Chinese. You can take a break between Long Island Medium. Let's say you're watching Long Island Medium, and then you decide you want to take a Chinese lesson. Just pause it, climb down off the roof, and learn some Chinese, then get back up on that roof and continue tanning and watching your shows.
That's awesome. I'd rather, honestly, I don't like watching TV in my dad's room anymore. His waterbed is like low, and when you sit on it, your butt hits all the way to the bottom on the board.
Oh, it hits the wood part?
Yeah, so you have to lay down. I don't want to, that's where like my dad, like,
Well, here's the other thing. I don't want to keep you all day.
Okay.
But you know how you also like to watch the internet?
I love the internet.
Well, you can, through TiVo, you can watch Netflix, Hulu Plus, Amazon, YouTube. You can do all that. And
whoa. Are you serious?
No, I'm totally serious. I'm not even lying to you.
Oh, my Lord.
Basically, what I'm saying is you can, if you have TiVo, you have so much power. You can harness this power of TiVo and watch all your shows whenever you want, wherever you want. You can record. God. You can record up to, it holds like 300 hours of TV or more.
I love that.
And
it's so awesome. It's so sick.
It's sickalicious.
It is fucking sickalicious.
And basically, you shouldn't swear so much when we talk about TiVo.
I'm freaking sorry, babe, but I just love it. It's sickalicious.
Well, my point is, you have TiVo now. I bought you a TiVo, and
TiVo. You're so sweet.
TiVo makes TV about 1,000 times better, if you ask me.
If you ask me, it makes it freaking a million times better. Seriously, you're the sweetest, and honestly, I know that you get jealous when I talk about Chumley, but honestly, if I were given the choice between you and Chumley, I would choose you.
Really?
Yeah, because you have TiVo, babe.
Well, you know what?
What?
I want all of our listeners to get a deal on TiVo.
Okay.
Can you tell them how?
Oh, I guess I'll read this thing.
Read it. Okay, I'll tell you what. I had it written in Chinese. Translate this.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Yeah, this is a challenge. So
okay,
see
cool.
if you can read these Chinese symbols and translate them to English.
Gosh. If I didn't know any better, I would just say they're squiggles. But because I've been training. All right. Go to TiVo.com to get $25 off a new TiVo Premiere, P4, or XL4 DVR if they use the promo code ATC. It stands for All Things Comedy. Let me repeat that. Go to TiVo.com to get $25 off of the TiVo Premiere, P4, XL4 DVR if you use the promo code ATC.
That's so good, honey. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god, I can't wait to get you alone. Let's get off these freaking microphones. I'm going to tell you that my dad's the waterbed.
Okay, let's do it. Let me see. Take off your bikini top.
You got it, babe. You like my tan lines? Do you like them?
Is that a tan line?
It's my tan line,
that looks like dirt.
It's my tan line. Look at it.
You're laying on that roof. It's too dirty.
Got a lot of soot up there.
It's a dirt line.
Make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now.
I can't wait much longer to get this podcast started.
Yeah, dog. I can't. Can't wait.
Ran man. Brendon, Bones and Ran Man. Not that don't kill me.
I thought I was hoping it would say the other part. But yeah, seriously, I can't wait much longer.
But for real, Ran, how the hell are you doing?
I'm working. We should be in a Daft Punk style, Kanye West style band.
Just us start it?
I guess. I mean, that was a hit. And guess what? That was Kanye West and a Daft Punk type of combo.
And Daft Punk is enjoying incredible success with their new album.
Yeah. I like that one song.
The no girl. I don't know that one.
It's something all night to get something lucky.
Barker, 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 bark, bark, meow, 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 bark, bark, meow, meow.
This is their new one.
Oh, I like this.
Oh yeah, this is kind of like Chromeo or Chromeo.
Oh, I like Chromeo.
This is kind of Chromeo.
Did you ever see those videos of Chromeo with they had Daryl Hall and a bunch of people? I think it was Chromeo.
Really?
Yeah.
Guy I know did Chromeo, one of Chromeo's music videos. You see where they get all pregnant and stuff? They get slam pregnant.
Really?
I know that sounds dirty, but there's the music hits them, and then all of a sudden the ladies' stomachs, within the clothes, you can see them just basically explode, and all of a sudden they're pregnant. And it was they found out really creative ways to make it look like it was really happening rather than CGI looking mother tricking stuff. Because they'd be all mother tricking pregnant because they ain't,
Mother trucker.
Yeah. For all of you who don't know who Chromeo is, it's an Arab and a Jew working together to make really funky, good, fun music.
And if the Jews and Arabs can get together to make funky, good music, then everybody should be able to get along.
Yeah, I think they something I read, they said that they're the only successful Arab and Jew combo ever.
You know what else is in the news?
Oh, I don't know. Tell me.
You know that a lot of people are belly aching about the NSA is listening to our phone calls and our emails.
So NASA, that's what NSA stands for. They're listening to our phone calls? From where?
I think from their headquarters.
In Florida, or is that in Houston?
Everything's in Florida.
Florida, and because then they're like, Houston, we have a problem. We're relocating to Florida.
Houston, we have a problem. We're in Florida and there are alligators all over our control panels.
Yeah. And they're like, Houston, we're still here, but we have a problem. Taxes are too high. We're going to Florida.
Houston, I got a problem. I just tried to push a button on my control panel and an alligator bit it.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. Hakeem Olajuwon just retired. We're going to Florida.
Excuse me, Houston, I have a bit of a problem. I put my left shoe on my right foot and my right shoe on my left foot. And I'm in Florida.
Oh, man. I want to wake up in the morning. My alarm goes off, and I sit up in bed, and I hit my head on something. And to nobody, I want to say, Houston, we have a problem.
I want to get a animal and name it Houston.
Oh.
And a dog, say. I'll get a dog. I'll name him Houston.
Okay.
And then when he poops on my floor and I come home and I see it, I'll be like, Houston, we have a problem. You can't be pooping on my on my floor.
That's good.
It's all about inflection.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, we have a problem.
I want to try to. You remember on America's Funniest Home Videos? America, America, this is you. Do. Remember that show?
Yeah.
They used to call in whole audiences via satellite to vote on their show. I want to call in the whole city of Houston, or a representative group of people who seem like they're from Houston, or maybe they are.
I get the mayor.
Yeah, just everyone in a room. All the cultures are covered, and then I'm gonna have a problem with the via satellite, and I'm gonna be like, Houston, we have a problem. We'll get back to you. Albuquerque, what's up, Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, no problem with you guys.
Yeah.
Houston, knock knock.
Who is there?
Houston.
Houston who?
Houston, we have a problem.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hugh
who?
Hugh Houston. We have a problem.
Houston. We have a problem.
Yeah. I want to name my kid Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to homeschool him.
Okay.
And then first day of homeschool math class.
Yeah.
I want him to come in and I'm gonna be like, look at the board, and he'll be like, what? And I'll be like, Houston, we have a problem, and the problem is 1 + 1.
Houston, we have a math problem.
Yeah.
And then you could raise him, you could homeschool him and teach him to act all crazy and bad, and then put him in regular school.
Yeah.
And just be like, Houston, you have a behavior problem.
Yeah. Houston, we have a problem child.
Did you ever see that movie?
Problem child.
I have the DVDs. It's in one. It's called the Tantrum Pack.
Yeah,
and it's like Problem Child 1, 2, and 3. Maybe, I don't know if there's 3 of them.
The guy was great.
Speaking of threequels, you know what I watched on Netflix the other night?
Oh, was it? Let me guess. 3. So 3. There's a trilogy.
It's a trilogy, and full disclosure.
Okay.
I haven't seen the first 2, but I enjoyed the third one immensely.
3 Ninjas Kick Back?
No. Is that a real movie?
Well, there's the 3 Ninjas movies, yeah.
What are the 3 ninjas? Is that kids?
Yeah.
There was a movie. Well,
90s kids.
There's another movie I watched part of, but I don't want to tell you that yet until you guess which movie.
I've only seen the third one. Was it Sister Act 3?
No.
Was it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3?
No, but you're getting closer, kind of.
Was it Grown Up Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No. But it involves animals.
Okay. Was it aquatic or land animals?
Land. Mammals.
Land mammals. Was it Harry and the Hendersons 3?
Is there 3 of those?
No, I think there's only 1. Mammals.
Yeah.
I give up.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, my goodness. There's 3 of those, huh?
Maybe 4. I don't know. This is just all that was available on Netflix streaming.
So just a bunch of fake-ass talking chihuahuas, huh?
Yeah, but the thing is, they're fake talking, but they're real dogs in real situations.
So their bodies are doing what the bodies
Yeah,
want
the dogs
to do.
all have to be on set.
That's nice.
And
like,
it's
set, boy, set,
back to 1.
set.
Go get out of those craft services. There's George Lopez does the main voice of the Beverly Hills Chihuahua, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know who the other voices were, but George Lopez Chihuahua is married to a lady Chihuahua who's a model.
In real life, or the Chihuahua is a model?
The Chihuahua's a model.
Oh, so she's a
and
dog
so she's
model.
always doing like photo shoots and stuff. And then he asked her to do like if she can go. They're trying to plan their daughter Chihuahua's quinceañera, which I don't really understand because if you're a 15-year-old dog, you're about to die.
Yeah, maybe in dog years.
It was probably
though.
2.5 year birthday or something. But then George Lopez Chihuahua asks his model Chihuahua wife if she's available to do something, and she says she can't because she's got a ribbon biting ceremony she's got to do. And then there's a scene where there's like 4 or 5 dogs sitting around a table drinking milkshakes through a straw talking about planning a party.
They're drinking milkshakes through a straw, but they can't use scissors to cut through a ribbon, huh? They're just going to bite through it.
They got to bite, yeah.
But
they're drinking milkshakes just sitting at the chair, sucking on the straws.
Sucking on chili straws. Outside the Chihuahua freeze.
Sitting around sucking straws.
Sucking straws. When you get water at a restaurant, let's say it's not the nicest restaurant in the world.
Okay, so like a 5-star.
Yeah, 5-star restaurant.
The Palms.
Do you drink ice water through a straw?
Not really.
Like, let's say you're at a burger place and they're like, here's a plastic cola cup full of ice and water. And they give you a straw. It's next to it. It's in the paper. Do you put the straw and use it, or do you just drink through the ice? You put your teeth up against the cubes and drink that water.
I think I'll use the straw. Well, when I do use the straw, because now that I'm thinking,
okay,
if they give me lemon with the water, I like to put the lemon wedge into the water, completely submerged, and then I push it to the bottom with the straw, and
full
then
immersion.
I smush it, like jab it
With
with
the
the straw
straw
to get all the lemon out.
Yeah, get those little lemon
And
teardrops.
then I suck. Usually on the first or second suck through the straw, I suck up a lemon seed and then I just spit it on the floor. No, I'm prepared for it. I spit it right on the floor.
Oh yeah, Interesting. Yeah, I usually go with the straw too. I get a lot of, if I drink ice water out of plastic cola cups, I get water that sits in my mustache. Brendon.
What?
I get water that sits in my mustache.
And then what do you do?
And then I'm embarrassed because then wherever my mustache goes, I'm dripping water. So let's say
So when you go out and kiss all those asses.
No, that's not what I meant.
But you're an ass kisser. You admit that.
I have admitted that. Yes, I kiss some ass. But
you're
listen,
the biggest ass kisser.
if I'm getting ice water in a plastic cola cup, my next move probably isn't to go around and kiss asses. It's to
dry off your mustache.
Or look at the menu and drip water all over it, and then I have to ask for a new menu because mine's wet from mustache drips.
Did you ever vacuum your mustache?
No, I never have because the nozzles are always too big.
You want to vacuum our beards on the podcast?
We should get little tiny mustache. You want me to go grab the vacuum?
Yeah, maybe we should get a vacuum. Because before we start the podcast, we should vacuum our beards. So we'll vacuum our beards and then start the podcast.
Okay. Do you want me to just pause real quick?
Yeah, I guess we should pause it.
All right, we're going to pause. But
these guys don't know.
Yeah.
No, we're not pausing. We're just, vacuum's right here.
Okay.
Let's just use this vacuum right here.
Oh, yeah. Let's just use this one that's right here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just use the vacuum that's right here.
Yeah. Do you want me to power it on?
Yeah, could you power it on? I'm trying to vacuum my beard here.
All right. It's all plugged in?
Yeah, it should be ready.
Okay. Randy's going to vacuum his beard.
Okay.
Oh, you okay? That looks like it feels good.
It does, but when...
Yeah, get up in the sideburns. Oh, it's getting your neck, too.
I'm going to vacuum my mustache.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. Don't get it. Ooh, vacuum your nose. See if you suck a booger out. No, it's in the nostril.
Ow! Oh, it smells like fire.
Uh-oh. Well, let me vacuum my beard before everything catches on fire.
Yeah. Sorry if I shouted earlier.
I'm going to start with my cheek area. It's getting a lot of face in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels good.
It kind of feels good. You just can't let it get too much of it in there. We should do this every day. That could be part of our routine.
I'll get my mustache now. I'm gonna go full bore and do my eyebrow.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh good. Oh, it's coming right off.
Dude, I sucked my eyebrow off.
Dude, you only have one eyebrow now.
Oh, we gotta get it out of the vacuum bag.
We're gonna have to.
I'm gonna vacuum off the microphones too.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You gonna vacuum off your mic?
Yeah, thank you.
It's the cleanest podcast ever.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty good.
All right, so if we need to vacuum anything else during the podcast, we have it. I don't know. There's probably I know there's maybe a dozen or so podcasts out there these days.
Yeah, are they in the dozens now?
Maybe a dozen or so, and I doubt anybody vacuums their beards or their microphones before they do a podcast.
Yeah, honestly, first you'd have to have a vacuum right there, which we had. and you'd also have to have beards, both people.
Yep. We're the only podcast with all beard hosts.
Yeah. And, there are a lot of beards out there, but no one's vacuuming 100% of the beards on a podcast. And the microphones.
We vacuumed 100% of the beards in this podcast.
This podcast has been 100% beard vacuumed.
Maybe are there any songs about vacuum cleaners, you think?
Oh, I'm sure. Jeez, let's see. Vacuum.
Because before we start this practice podcast, we should see if there are any vacuum songs.
Yeah.
Do you know vacuum spelled with 2 U's?
Yeah, I found that. Let's see. Vacuum cleaner, white noise, artist Lullaby Land.
All right.
Album White Noise #1.
Okay, that's probably a good song.
It seems like it would be pretty good. Let's check it out.
Well, that sounds just like our vacuum.
Oh yeah.
We could start a vacuum cleaner band.
You know what? We could just. Yeah, this is a pretty good. It's a pretty good band. This one has maybe more promising. It's called Vacuum Boogie.
See that's what I was trying to get you to do, was vacuum a boogie out of your nose.
I think I did get one. I'm feeling less boogered.
I wonder, you could probably hurt yourself if you put like a vacuum right up in your nose. You'd probably suck your sinuses out.
Or yeah, you'd invert your sinuses.
Or make one of your eyeballs pop into the back of your head.
A prolapse sinus. Ugh.
Or a backwards eyeball.
Yeah. This one's...
They don't even have a vacuum cleaner.
This one seems like it's going to take a while to develop.
To it.
Yeah, we could add a little bit of our own flavor. That's all right.
It's the official Bone Zone vacuum cleaner, by the way.
Vacuum.
Should we start selling vacuum cleaners as merch?
Vacuum bag. Whole vacuums?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could just be vacuum salesmen, really, when it comes down to it.
That's a good way to incorporate vacuum cleaner salesmanship into entertainment, is where all your merchandise, your official merchandise, is just vacuum cleaners.
Just vacuums sold by the people who you listen to on a podcast.
Yeah, we'll get a bunch of our listeners to sell vacuum cleaners for us.
And then we can do Cutco knives, too.
And pyramids.
Oh, this one's called the Vacuum Cleaner Song.
What's next? Asked Honey. Put away your dustpan and brush and your broom.
Okay.
A good housekeeper always finishes one job before she begins another.
What's wrong with this
All
lady?
right, Mommy. I'm ready.
She
Now
kind of
what's
sounds
next?
like Kate McCucci.
Let's vacuum the carpets and mop the floors. Remember, the vacuum cleaner has a very loud voice, so don't let it scare you. Why is it so noisy?
I think it's the same lady.
Asked Honey.
Yeah.
Because the motor has
There's
to
no
work
song
so hard
involved.
to pull up the dust.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Mother turned on
Hear
the
it
vacuum
sing.
cleaner.
I'm going to skip
and the
forward.
room was as we push along.
Here we go.
Whining goes the vacuum motor as we push along. Underneath the chairs
I'm gonna
and
vacuum my beard while I
tables,
listen to this.
hear
Okay.
the vacuum song. Sucking up the dust and dirt as it moves on its way. Then the road is fresh and clean until another day.
All right. Let's try one more, and then I guess
And
we
then we'll
can
get
start
started,
the podcast.
Oh, my beard's all cool. Really cools your beard off.
Yeah. It's called this Vacuum Song.
Sounds like Nick Drake.
Well, you wonder why I called you tonight.
Called you to come over and vacuum my apartment, bitch.
You better say vacuum soon.
To finger your diaper.
Finger your diaper?
I hope not.
This guy's a filthy diaper
Yeah.
fingerer. Ooh. Now this is the kind of music I like.
Yeah, it's called Vacuum Machine. It's by some Asian names I can't pronounce.
儿歌晒被子，大太阳
I don't know.
晒被子，被子晒得砰砰香，砰砰香，盖身上暖暖和和，真
That's an
舒
Asian
畅，
language.
真舒畅，做个梦，梦里抱着小太阳。
I want the whole album.
Let's get it. What else do they got?
Collection of children's songs by Banana Kid.
Banana Kid.
Yeah. Wow. So they have 40 songs. Little Pandas Learn in Class. Frogs Laugh.
Oh, you like frogs?
I love frogs. Why Frogs Don't Sleep? I'm curious to find out.
Find out. Let's find out. Frogs don't sleep? Did you know that?
I to be honest, I didn't.
I thought you knew everything about frogs.
I thought I did too. So that makes me think that maybe they're lying. Let's find
Frogs
out.
have to sleep.
Why? Maybe they used to and now they don't. So now we're going to find out why.
Maybe we should call us Senior Frogs and find out. That's a bar. They're probably open.
Yeah. Okay.
See, they don't even have any words.
How the fuck am I supposed to find out?
妈妈，我再念一首儿歌。
They said mama in English.
青蛙为啥不睡觉？
I watched a movie called Mama last night.
星儿少。
What was it about?
It's a horror movie by Guillermo del Toro.
Ooh.
And it's about these two kids who get left in the woods. I wasn't really too clear on the motivation of them being left in the woods, but then like they're left in a cabin in the woods, and this like ghost monster lady protects them. And then people find the two kids and return them to their uncle, who is who's dating the girl from Zero Dark 30.
That's not part of it, though. It's just the actress, right?
It's just the actress, and she's got black hair, and she's in a band for no reason. She plays bass in a band, but I think just so she can act like faux movie girl tough. Like you can tell that just some like costume designer was like, well, we'll just give her this black haircut and some fake tattoos.
So the character's in a band, not the actress.
No, she's in a band, but there's no reason for her to be in a band.
Yeah.
Like they just show her a band practice once. She's doing sweet bass licks. And then like her other bandmate is a chick, and she's drinking a beer, and she's like, well, those brats or whatever. I don't know. They're all tough, but then there's no more band in the whole movie. I don't know why they didn't just make the girl like work at a makeup counter somewhere.
Yeah, she could have done any type of regular girl job.
She could have done anything.
Anything that she put her mind to, as long as it's just like a regular girl thing.
Yeah, and then she had to throw her life away in some girl band.
So weird.
Like she could have been like shoe shopping for shoes.
Shoe shopping for shoes.
A shoe shopper. She could have been a shoe shopping for shoes. That'd be a fun thing to do. Like
a shoe that's like, I'm
dress
looking
up
for a
shoe
shoe for my shoe.
Yeah, a shoe that
has feet that puts shoes on.
Doesn't even need feet. Just likes to go shoe shopping.
Just likes to have friends.
It buys littler shoes.
Yeah.
Are you calling Senior Frogs?
Yeah, they're not answering though.
Maybe they're busy. They gotta answer, right?
I would assume. Yeah.
Where's the Senior Frogs located?
Stockton, California.
Oh, they gotta be open.
I'm just curious if frogs sleep or not.
And who else would you want to ask?
If another frog
But
plays.
I mean, that translates to Mr. Frog.
Yeah.
So they got to know all about
And
frogs.
senior, like he's the senior most frog.
And you know what? This is a good opportunity for you to impress Mr. Frog with all your frog knowledge.
Yeah,
you guys
it
can
is.
be trading frog licks all night.
Frog licks. I don't think they're gonna
Get all your sweet frog licks right here from the Ran Man and Senior Frog.
Answer off. No messages will be recorded.
Oh shit.
Well, things are going pretty well for senior frogs these days.
They're too busy to answer the phone.
The only other California location said closed permanently. So,
are there any other businesses that might be open that have
Frogs.
the word frog in the title?
Yeah, gotta be. Let's see. Senior frogs. Have you ever been to a senior frogs?
I think I might have. Like, I was in Mexico for like 5 hours once.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some frozen margaritas at a place that it could have been a Senior Frogs. If it wasn't, it might as well have been.
Yeah, I've never been. It's a bar, right?
Yeah, it's a bar. It's a party bar.
Party bar?
And I did a cruise. Me and Doug Benson went on a cruise with the band Weezer.
That's right, I remember
Dinosaur Jr. and Sebadoh were there, and the band Yuck, who I like a lot. Don't let the name fool you. They're not yucky. They're good. And the cruise went to Mexico. We stopped there for like 8 hours, 5 of which of those hours I spent in cabs riding around Mexico trying to get Xanax.
Oh, did you get any?
Yeah, I got a bunch of Xanax.
Nice.
But it wasn't cheap. I guess because you couldn't get far enough away from where all the Americans looking for Xanax.
Yeah, totally.
But
You'd have to take
I got some Xanax.
Take a flight.
And not that I abuse it.
Frog in Hollywood, this is Casey.
Hi, what is this?
This is Frog in Hollywood.
Frog in Hollywood. I heard that frogs don't sleep. Is that true?
Frogs don't sleep?
Yeah, is that true?
That's my
Sure,
twin
I
brother.
don't know.
That's Randy. Randy knows a lot about frogs.
Yeah, I thought I knew a lot about frogs, and I just recently heard that frogs don't sleep, and so I was calling a frog place to find out.
Oh, Frog is not a store for frogs. This is a frozen yogurt shop.
What's a frogin? What?
This is a frozen yogurt shop.
Oh, so you guys don't have any types of frogs there?
Why is it called
No.
frogs?
Because it's like frozen and yogurt. Like fro for frozen, then G for girt.
Oh, so it's pronounced
Yogurt.
frogs
So
then. Probably.
Frogs.
yeah, it's kind of like frog, but people just called it frog. So.
Do you have any questions about frogs? Because Randy over here, he knows everything about frogs.
Yeah, just fire off a few quick ones, and I'll let you go.
Okay.
Any quick questions about frogs you have?
Do you have any quick questions? That guy's a jerk.
What a jerk.
Yeah, what an idiot selling frozen frog yogurt.
Trust me, I know idiots, and that guy was an idiot.
Hey, buddy, you just won the award for biggest idiot.
Congrats, idiot.
Yeah, we're going to vacuum our beards and talk about what an idiot you are.
Yeah, and call frozen yogurt shops and ask them questions about frogs. But it is called Frog Frozen Yogurt Bar.
And it's in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a movie star and you listen to this podcast, oh, and also that's why I brought up the NSA was we got some new listeners because they listen to everything now. So I hope they subscribe.
What does the NSA stand for?
Rate and review. NASA.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
North American Frog Association.
That's cool. That place is open pretty late.
Frogs have to sleep at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they don't. How long do frogs live?
Depends on the size of the aquarium. They grow to that size.
But what's the, like in the wild, if you're just a frog?
Well, if they're in the wild, it's hard to tell. Because you
lose track of them.
Turn your back 1 second and there's another frog there. You can't like slice them up and count the rings. You have to wait till they die.
And then they hop away from you pretty quick.
Yeah, that's the other thing about frogs is they hop away from you pretty quick.
Hello, this is Lemon Frog Shop. We are located at 120.
Well, that lady isn't there.
We are now open 7 days a week. Listen carefully for our store hours.
Maybe we can leave a message, though.
9:30.
Yeah.
I'll vacuum my beard for them.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 10:30 until 5. Wednesdays, 12:30.
This lady's got a complicated schedule.
Confused by it.
11:30 to 5:30, and Sundays, noon
We should
to
leave
4.
her some constructive
Thank
criticism
you,
on the
and have a
voicemail.
groovy day.
Hello, this is Randy.
And this is Brendon, Randy's twin brother.
I was just learning a few things about frogs. I thought I knew a lot about frogs, but someone recently told me that frogs don't sleep. So I thought I would call some frog places and figure out if that's true. Got the message. A bit confused about your hours.
A little constructive criticism from me and Randy. I think your schedule's confusing.
Yeah, schedule is a little bit confusing, especially I just need to know if frogs sleep or not. And I guess your hours could help me because then I can come in and ask you whether frogs sleep or not.
Interesting fact about Randy and I, we're twin brothers, but our birthdays are not on the same day.
No, they're not. I was actually born at 11:59 p.m. and Brendon was born
12:01 a.m.
next day.
The next
Sorry, we have different birthdays, which a lot of people are like, oh, so you're twins, but you have different birthdays. And I'm like, yeah. And that's a cool thing. Sometimes doctors, I think, will maybe push both kids' birthdays to one day, but we had a creative doctor. There were beanbag chairs in the hospital that day.
Yeah, so we have 2 birthdays, 2 separate birthdays that we celebrate individually.
2 separate personalities.
We both have beards.
We do both have beards, and we're both curious about whether frogs sleep or not. So if you get back to us.
Actually, I'm just going to leave you with my twin brother, Randy, because I'm going to vacuum my beard right now.
Brendon's got to vacuum his beard like once or twice a day.
But you talk to my twin brother, Randy. I'm just going to vacuum my beard.
Okay, so let me know when works for you, if we can find out some more about frogs, whether they sleep or not. And another thing about frogs is you can't tell how old they are a lot of the times. So, all right, thank you.
Hey, this is Brendon. I'm back.
Thank you for your call.
I guess that's all the time we had.
Yeah, out of time.
You didn't even get a chance to vacuum your beard for her while I told her about how frogs hop away real fast.
Well, that's, maybe they need a new voice messaging system.
Yeah. So if you're that lady and you're listening, little constructive criticism from Brendon and Iran Man is get a more set schedule of hours. That'll help your customers know when to find you, because a lot of people are just going to be like, well, I was just there on Wednesday and their hours were this.
Yeah, or use a cell phone. That way you'd answer it. You'd wake up and you could just answer it.
Or you could just forward, instead of that answering machine, just have it go to your cell phone.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyways.
But good luck.
Good luck, ma'am. Hopefully that you find us. I wonder if that little Asian kid was just joking around about the frogs sleeping or not.
Was that... I don't even remember how we... Did they...
The song title was called Why Frogs Don't Sleep, but then the
right.
whole song was in Asian.
So we don't even know. Maybe they said in Asian that frogs actually do sleep. See, we have to get someone who speaks Asian on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you know any Asian guys?
Well, one tried to fight me at my last apartment building. I don't think I kept his number. I wish I would have, though. That'd been nice to call him and ask him why he wanted to fight me.
And also, we could have him translate that song.
2 things in one. Yeah.
I know an Asian guy. I have his number.
What is his name?
Hold on. Let me make sure I have his number. His name's Kevin Shea.
Oh, yeah. He's a Asian guy.
Yeah. He might be able to help us out.
Look that up. I'm going to make one more call.
Okay.
I wonder if he knows anything about frogs. Hi, this is Randy. I was just, this is a frog place?
It used to be one time. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Los Angeles. I had just heard, I thought I knew a lot about frogs, but I had just heard a thing. Someone told me.
This is midnight at night now.
Midnight at night?
Oh, at midnight.
Yeah, it is.
Is that...
Goodbye.
Wait, can I ask one quick question?
Oh.
I want to know if frogs...
But if there are frogs there, they're probably not sleeping.
Should we call him back?
He's kind of a jerk.
He was kind of a jerk, but his number's listed on Google.
Well,
Google Maps for frogs.
Well, you're just asking for some midnight phone calls then.
All right.
Oh, you know what? I'll do the talking this time.
Ask if frogs sleep or not.
Yeah. Because it shouldn't matter what time it is. Hello?
You have reached Muscatino and Soden at 3-2.
Oh, okay.
I hung up.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're listed as frog dealers.
It begs the question. It shouldn't matter if the frogs don't sleep. It shouldn't matter what time it is.
Exactly. If it's midnight at night, like he said, then the frogs are probably feeding.
And you know what? Joke's on you, buddy, because midnight is technically the start of a new day, so it's midnight at morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Midnight at morning, bro.
We should call him back and just tell him that.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
What an asshole.
He was sweet at first. Then he realized that maybe he had a leg to stand on. It's the wrong, that's not what you should.
A frog leg to stand on.
Ooh, delicious.
Oh, that'd be good. Get a frog leg. Okay, here's this is going to be my new logo.
Okay.
I'm going to get an order of frog legs, and then I'll put one on the floor, and then I'll stand on it, and it'll say, I got a frog leg to stand on.
Very good.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like, it'll be posters and T-shirts.
Bumper stickers and even smaller things like pins and maybe like a pen that you write with, and then when you tip it upside down, the lady's clothes falls off.
And then if you look real close past the boobs and her underpants
and her big hairy beeve,
you'll notice that she's standing on a frog leg.
Yep.
We could also hire one of those guys that paint on grains of rice and have them paint a picture of me standing on a frog leg on a grain of rice, and then you have to get a magnifying glass to look at it.
You know what? We should ask the guy if he could paint a guy painting a guy standing on a frog leg on a grain of rice on the grain of rice.
Yeah, and then you need 2 magnifying glasses to look at that.
You'd have to have the guy on the grain of rice would have to have a magnifying glass.
Speaking of magnifying glasses, I don't mean to pry, but I heard you just had a magnifying glass accident.
I did, and I was just lucky to get out alive, honestly. I was...
Is everything okay?
Everything, well, not everything, but I've survived. I was trying to look at my tiny dick with the magnifying glass because it's so tiny and you need that sometimes.
Yeah, well, if you have a super tiny dick, everybody knows you need a magnifying glass.
All right, listen up, all you tiny dick listeners. I know you're out there. I know you're maybe not as open about it as I am.
Stop looking at your tiny dicks with a magnifying glass and listen up. Old Randman's got a public service announcement that could save your life.
Hold that magnifying glass up to your ears and listen.
Listen up.
Be careful in sunlight looking at your tiny dick with a magnifying glass, because guess what? I accidentally set my pubes on fire. Yeah, the sun went through my magnifying glass.
It's not funny if you're laughing.
Focused into one very hot beam.
Well, that happened. People start fires that way.
People are killing ants out there, but I may have been the first one to set my pubes on fire while trying to look at my tiny dick with a magnet. Or, you know what? Don't get buy a less powerful magnifying glass and only use the powerful one at night.
Yeah.
Not around stadium lights. And, I was indoors. I'm not a predator, but I was by a big bay window.
Yeah.
And a lot of light was coming through.
So all you tiny dick listeners out there, the moral of the story is when you're looking at your tiny dick through a magnifying glass, just make sure you don't get a sunbeam in there and set your pubes on fire.
Because honestly, your pubes is just like a big bundle of kindling, just little batch of tinder. Just really easy. Survivor Man carries around my pubes in his pouch.
Side note, if you have a fireplace and you have trouble getting the fire started, just shave off your pubes, throw them in there.
Yeah, shear a tuft and throw it in.
Shear your tuft.
Yeah, dog. But seriously, and or moisturize, because my patch was dry as the dickens.
Get some Vidal Sassoon, rub them in your pubes, then look at your tiny dick.
Yes, get some moisture in there, because if it does get dry, it is a fire hazard.
If it's an emergency and you need to look at your tiny dick and you're outside in the desert, be sure to wet down your pubes before you look at your tiny
I would
dick.
wet down your pubes. I would also maybe build a temporary shelter. That way you don't catch your pubes on fire.
And build a lean-to out of popsicle sticks. Put that over your tiny dick and your pubes.
Yeah.
And then look at the microscope. Magnifying glass.
Yeah.
But if you have a super tiny dick, you might need a microscope.
Yeah. If when I was a kid, I needed a microscope, but now I'm a full-grown adult, and my tiny dick is an adult tiny dick, so I just need a magnifying glass.
But we're glad that Randman's okay, and you're okay, right?
I'm okay. God bless me and my pets. All my pets got out alive, and
your pubes.
Yep, and only lost a few important documents and family photos.
And 70% of your pubes.
70% of my pubes were lost, and the other 30% we might not make a full recovery.
And
they're pretty smoky.
Not to I don't want to I do a lot of charity work and stuff in private, but I just want to let everyone know that I am donating some pubes to be grafted onto Randy's pubes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I already talked to the doctor, and I'm going in to get some pubes removed.
And you're gonna give them to me?
They're gonna graft them onto your pubes.
Really? It's not just gonna be like a locks of love, like it's not gonna be a hair piece.
No, it's gonna be grafted on you because you're a burn victim. That's what they do. They graft things.
Yeah, they told me that there was a chance I wouldn't be able to grow my own pubes back.
Well, I am. It's like donating kidney kind of, but I'm donating some pubes, and
I'm gonna have a real funky combo: 70% Brendon color, 30% Randy color.
Well, you're not gonna be a freak. You won't have, you'll at least have a nice, what'd you call it?
Tuft?
Tuft. You'll have a nice tuft.
Nice. Yeah. I'll be kind of like Rufio in that movie Hook.
What, did he get his pubes grafted on?
No,
someone?
his hair on his head was all black, and then he had red stripes in it.
Because someone had to graft their pubes in there?
I'm not sure the complete story. There wasn't a prequel to it, but he just showed up day one like that in my world. So I'll have some Rufio pubes.
Well, as long as you're okay, and that's all we care about over here at the Bone Zone.
Yeah, I'm okay.
From the Bone Zone family, we'd like to extend our well wishes to you, Randman.
That means a lot to me. Thank you so much to everyone who's helped, given me a place to stay, reached out to me, helped me,
the donations.
All of my laundry money was lost in the fire, so
all his quarters got melted together.
Yeah, and they wouldn't fit in the machine, and I had a breakdown, and then someone showed up, and it was Brendon, and now I find out he's given me some of his pubes.
Yeah, I was an anonymous donor, but I thought I'd come out and say it. I thought I'd tell the world that I'm the anonymous donor that donated all those pubes to you.
So what about you? Are you now going to have 70% missing pubes, or
no?
Yours
that's
are
the
fine?
Thing. It's like
clones, or
it's like a kidney. I can live with. You can survive with 50% of your pubes.
Oh, okay, and you just happen to fit your 50% is my 70% because you have more pubes than me, or?
I think that there's some kind of stem cell stuff they do.
Okay.
So they're going to put like 50% pubes, 20% stem cells.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get the whole area will be covered.
Oh, good. Well,
side note, I don't think you're supposed to vacuum your pubes for at least I think it's like 3 months.
Ooh.
But speaking of which, should I vacuum my pubes?
Yeah, you may as well.
Nobody's stopping me.
I feel like we should call that frog guy back. What a jerk.
Maybe I'll vacuum my pubes for the frog guy.
For the frog guy? Oh, man, he'd be so mad if we called him right now.
Well, because it's even later.
Yeah, there's no way that I would do it.
Wouldn't that be crazy if he was actually happier that we called later? Oh, I should get ready to vacuum my... Just tell him.
Okay.
Should I just start vacuuming my pubes anyway?
I don't think he's going to answer.
Hello. This is Kevin Shea. I'm not around.
Oh, he's calling Kevin Shea.
It's Kevin Shea.
At the tone.
Well, we'll leave him a
I
message.
forgot I typed in his number.
Finished recording. You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Kevin, this is Brendon Walsh and my twin brother, Randy Liedtke.
Hey, Kevin.
We have a question for you that you might be able to answer. So we'll call you back in a few minutes from this number. So answer if you see this number, call you back. We got to call Frog Guy first.
Yeah, we got to call Frog Guy.
And then I got to vacuum my pubes for him. But then we're going to call you right back.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So who should I call now?
You want to call the Frog Guy and I'll vacuum my pubes?
Yeah. I'll have to get Kevin's number again. Let me write it down real quick. That's funny. That was scary.
There's going to be so many pubes in your vacuum cleaner bag.
That's fine. I have someone who cleans it out for me.
Well, we should auction it off.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah. We get official Bone Zone dirt and beard hairs and pubes. Put it on eBay.
Yeah, dude, people are going to scoop that shit.
Sack full of Bone Zone pubes. Highest bidder.
People are going to scoop that.
And you know what? We'll offer free shipping.
Yeah.
So this Frog Guy?
Yeah, I need to figure out if frogs sleep or not.
That's, this guy shouldn't be such a jerk.
I'll act like we haven't called before if he's mad.
Yeah, just play dumb.
Okay.
Or act innocent.
Perfect.
You have reached Mascarino and...
What is that anyway? That sounds like a mob front.
Uh-oh. All right. Moving on.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Oh, man. What if that guy's a mob guy?
And his frog dealership was either a front or frog means something else.
But wouldn't it be crazy if he tracks you down and as revenge, he sets your pubes on fire after you get your pubes situation?
Finally, my pubes are fucking perfect.
They're back. It's the best tuft ever.
Oh my goodness, that'd be such a shame. I know for a fact that it's hard to start some, I tried to garden for a while, just could not get anything to root. And finally get my pubes full and nice, and then fucking frog mob guy. I got frog mobbed.
That'd be good. Maybe since I'm so into Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, I don't want to say I'm into Beverly Hills Chihuahua because I've never seen that one.
Yeah, you can't speak for that
but,
if you don't know.
We could write a movie and it's about frogs who are in the mob. And they're trying to take over some lily pads.
Frog mob.
Yeah, frog mob.
That's good.
That's a good idea. If you're a listener and you're from Pixar.
Oh, okay.
Well, we should do it live action.
Yeah,
we'll use real frogs and we'll just do their mouths will talk.
Nice.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, is this Kevin?
Hey.
Is this I had a question about frogs.
I am Chinese.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, can you listen to this and translate it for us? Because we got to find out if frogs sleep, and this song's in Asian.
啥？不睡觉。
Okay.
夜儿乐，星儿少。青蛙为啥不睡觉？不是青蛙爱说笑，它怕虫咬秧苗，睡不了。
好。
妈妈，听听小朋友念动物的儿歌吧。
好嘞。
So that's called Why Frogs Don't Sleep. Do you know? Hello?
Hello?
你找谁啊?
Oh, play the song for him.
Oh, okay. So we're trying to figure out why frogs don't sleep.
So if you could translate this for us.
We need to. This is a frog place, and we need to figure out why frogs don't sleep.
我是中国。
夜儿乐，星儿少，青蛙为啥不睡觉？不是青蛙爱说笑，它怕虫咬秧苗，睡不了。
好。
妈妈， 听听小朋友念动物的儿歌吧。
好嘞。
So can you translate that for us?
Yeah, can you tell us why frogs don't sleep?
小孩说话的。啊
Was that Chinese?
哎，Chinese，你找谁呀
？What was that language that I just played?
啊
Do you know why frogs don't sleep? Hello?
啊
Why do frogs not sleep?
Or do they?
你是谁呀？你是哪儿啊
All right.
Do you know about frogs?
啊
Frogs?
Frog
Frogs?
Frog 什么呀？是不是啊？
Here, just a second.
Here.
Frogs.
Okay, here we go.
你这小孩讲中文，讲中国话。
青蛙。
来，
Xinhua?
青蛙。
青蛙。
Yeah, frogs.
Do they sleep? Type in, do frogs sleep?
Do they sleep?
它们睡觉。
他们睡觉。
Yeah, do frogs sleep? Yes or no?
听不懂你说什么呢？那叫讲中国话的，怎么说一字就不说了？什么呀？
I need a yes or no.
它们睡觉。
他们睡觉。
Yeah. Yes or no?
青蛙。
青蛙。
Yeah, do they sleep?
哎呦，这是搞不清。
做青蛙睡觉。
Do frogs sleep?
青蛙睡觉。
I need to know if frogs sleep. Yes or no?
Maybe.
你找谁？你找谁？你找谁？
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They do?
啊
Frogs do sleep?
青蛙做睡眠。
青蛙做睡眠？什么青蛙做睡眠？
They do, yes?
Tell them that we're twins. Me, Brendon, and Randy.
Okay, my twin brother's here. His name is Brendon. Is my twin brother.
布伦登是我的孪生兄弟。
No，在这钱呢，不知道说什么。
我们有不同的生日。
We have different birthdays.
他出生的前一天，我。
He was born one day before me.
I was born at 11:59 p.m.
They hung up.
Oh.
We didn't get to the interesting part.
Well, I feel like we communicated a little bit.
I felt pretty good about it.
He seemed to have a good attitude.
Yes, and frogs do sleep.
I think.
His phone number is listed under frog specialist.
Okay.
And he's Chinese.
Right. That's
and
really like everything we could have asked for.
I can't even believe that we got to the bottom of that. And he was slightly interested in the fact that we're twins. But you could tell he goes, like he wasn't into it a little bit near the end. And then he hung up. So definitely not into it at the very end.
That sucks for him because he didn't really get to we didn't get to the interesting part.
The interesting part, I was typing in 11:59 p.m.
Yeah, I told him in English, but I don't think he knew. I don't think he understood it.
No, he definitely didn't. So this is what it would have said.
11:50
11:50 p.m.
11:50 or 59?
Oh, I typed it wrong. Let me try it one more time.
Oh, boy. See, good thing he wasn't still on the line because then he'd be totally confused.
下午11时59分。
Yeah, 11:59.
That's when I was born. We all know that.
Fucking everybody knows that. Except for that guy.
Yeah, I'll never know.
He'll never know
call
now.
him back, but I don't think we should call him back.
No, they were great though.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Thank you.
The lady, I think, was talking to the song there for a little while.
She thought maybe that I had turned into a little tiny Chinese boy. And you know what? I'd be very embarrassed if that was not Chinese. Let's figure out. The writing
sounded the same.
I mean, I wish. Yeah, I know. And that's kind of like not perfect for us in the whole racist department. But what's the difference between Chinese?
About $20.
$20. The writing looks Chinese. You know, I used to live in Koreatown, and I know what Korean looks like.
Lots of circles.
Lots of circles. I don't see a lot of circles in this. But you know what? We could just be totally off base. Considering
I don't
we had a
think
really
so.
hard time communicating with those folks.
We communicated better than in olden times because at least we got to get some information across to them, even though it was hard getting it back.
Yeah.
They should have, what we should have done is you should have typed into the Google translators, like get on your Google translator.
Go to google.com.
But you would say it in Chinese.
Yeah, but I would type it in. Oh my God, can you imagine?
And then we could have a full-on conversation. Maybe we could do that on another podcast. We get someone who doesn't speak English and we do a whole interview.
I'll save this number.
Through Google Translation.
I'm going to save this number.
Google Translate.
It's a good number to have.
So if anyone knows anyone who doesn't speak English and they want to talk to us via Google Translate, we can do a whole interview with someone and we will bridge the gap between different cultures right here on the Bone Zone. Because primarily, number one, we're about vacuuming our beards. Everyone knows that.
Number one, first and foremost.
We vacuum our beards and we vacuum our microphones before every podcast, which we have to get started.
We do need to get started.
Because it's getting late.
Oh, jeez.
It's almost 12 o'clock at morning.
We do podcasts usually just for us, I guess. I'll tell you, Brendon. We usually do podcasts at like 4 o'clock lately.
I noticed it's not as bright outside as it usually is.
Completely dark right now.
It's
midnight, a little past midnight. It's midnight at night.
Yeah.
As that one fool said.
But technically, midnight is the start of a new day, so...
That fool was wrong as shit.
Midnight at morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, first and foremost, the Bone Zone is about vacuuming our beards, vacuuming our microphones before we do a podcast.
Yeah.
Number two, it's about pube safety.
Yes, no magnifying glass on a sunny day, looking at your tiny dick.
and rule number 3 is don't talk about
don't call the mob about frogs.
Oh, God damn it. That should be rule number 1.
That should be
Stay away from the mob.
The mob frog dealer.
If you're a mob guy, look into your heart. Don't murder me and Randy for calling you. You're listed under a frog business. We didn't know it's just a front for your mob thing.
Mm-hmm.
So please don't murder us.
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart. Look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
If you look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
Do it.
Mob guy.
Mob guy.
Please don't stick your mob frogs on us.
Look into
your heart.
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart. Look into your heart. Look into your heart.
Everybody's got a story about the love and the good things, but all the spices of your life, you got to pay the price if you know what I mean. And I'm telling everybody out loud that this man of mine makes me so very proud. When I thought there was nothing left, I believe I found myself. I wanna give it to you, baby. Yeah. Into your heart with a positive mind. Take self-inventory of your woman and your glory. Leave the bad things behind. I know my man, he really needs me. We don't have that every day, yeah.
Look into your
I know my
Look into your
man,
heart.
Look into
he
your heart.
really needs me. And
Look into your heart.
Look into your heart.
I wanna do it
Look
with
into
you,
your heart.
Look into 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 your heart. Do, do, do.